Okay, I just saw it. Literally just got out of the theater. Sorry, just got out of the theater. And first, before I say anything, I want to say this is gonna be very Deadpool appropriate reaction. So kids don't be looking at this. That was fucking amazing. That was so good. That was so good. Oh my god. Like, screw all the haters, okay? Screw the haters. This is so good. Like, everything. The every joke hit. Everything hit. All the emotional moments, they all hit. They're all so good. Like, the story, it flowed. I wish I had half these feelings watching the Flash movie. I wish I had half these feelings, because this was so good. Like, all the cameos were great. Like, and some of those cameos that don't believe them because they are complete and utter bullshit. But some of them are so good. Like, they're so good and they're so appropriate, and they get unlike the Flash movie, which clearly just put them in there just to be cameos. These ones, they were cameos. They were great. They served the story. Like, their existence in the story was actually appropriate to the story and to what the story was and what the story needed. Like, they just further the story. It's so good. It's classic Deadpool meta. It went all out. They really utilized the multiverse, which I know some people get sick of, but I think if you actually look at the multiverse stuff we've gotten, aside from the Flash movie, every single one has been successful. Every single one has been a Loki, No Way Home, Spider-Verse, Multiverse Madness, Everything Everywhere All at Once even. All those, every single one of those is a multiverse movie, and it's all been successful. This, the only one that not, the Flash. Because the Flash just used this cameos just to say, hey, look who we got. And that's it. But this, it used them appropriately, didn't spend too much time. The focus was still very much Deadpool and Wolverine, our boys, okay, our guys. Hugh Jackman, 50-year-old man, looks amazing, better than I'll ever look, okay? That guy's 50 and he's still got it, all right? So amazing. I am sold 100% on white eyes, just permanent. Before, I liked the white eyes on masks. I would have said, however, for Batman, you can reference white eyes, do white eyes as detective mode, right? Have visors come down and use detective mode. You get a reference in 2-in-1. Screw it. Well, I'm cool with white eyes. All right, they looked great. All right, white eyes on a mask looked fantastic. They looked just so great, like, and full neck mobility, amazing, because it's exactly what I've been saying, which is separate the goddamn cowl from the rest of the suit. Stop making the neck connected. He's got the suit and he's got the cowl, which is a separate piece, which means he can move his neck. We still get the full. It doesn't ruin the look of it. It's perfect. It's pretty much exactly what the Batman did. It's what the Flash did on the show. It's what Batwoman suit did on the show. It's perfect. Stop connecting the neck piece just because you want to get it fully streamlined. You can have a little bit of separation. People will accept it if it looks good. It was so good, so bloody, so violent. It was amazing. Like, everything you want from a Deadpool and Wolverine team up. It was so good. And even like the Ultimate Wolverine, like, the cameos were just so good. And like, even the ones that are just quick. Even those ones, like, they're so good. They're so fun, and they didn't take up too much time. They were fun little jokes that were just boom, and they didn't slow down the story. They were part of the story. It played well with the story, and it was just quick. It was just fast. Didn't take up too much time. It didn't just become a thing of like, oh, look at this person. It was just boom, whoa, holy shit, this person's here. A little beat and then done. Move on. So good. And also, I will say, for all the Wolverine comic fans, if you've been waiting to see not just the yellow suit that we know, but all of Logan, if you're waiting to see Logan, right? All comic versions of Logan that you've wanted to see for years, go see this movie. You get it. It delivers. It fucking delivers. You got it. They did so well with this. It's Like, they did so well. You got it. Okay, you've got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got all the suits, all of them. There were some that I wasn't even expecting to see. I didn't think they were even gonna. I thought they were gonna get this, and I'm happy with that. But no, it was so good. So good. So goddamn good. And here's one thing for those who know, you know. The captain is foul-mouthed. Foul-mouthed, man. I loved it. Well, whoever knows, you know. You know what I'm talking about. So good. And, like, and the movie also did establish things that can come back later. Like, it did further present story elements for the TVA, obviously. Certain characters coming back. Also, plot elements that can come back later, like that rumored anchor thing. That anchor character for each universe. Yes. Also, I believe, time for theories, they did confirm that Logan is the anchor for the X-Men universe, which I need to go back and to my tracking of the multiverse, and I need to check some of that, or revise some of that, I should say. But I believe that the MCU 616 is going to establish Peter Parker as the anchor. Based on what they established with the anchors, I don't believe it can be Tony Stark, but I believe it will be Peter Parker will be the anchor of 616. But this movie, it was so good, just top to bottom, so funny, so emotional, so good, so amazing action. Like, camera work was so good. It hit everything. So it like set up stuff, or it set up things that can be further elaborated on in the future. I'm kind of speechless. Like, I genuinely wish I felt even half these emotions watching the Flash movie. This is what that should have been. This is, I feel, what that movie should have been. This was a celebration. Apart from just being the first time we got to see real Deadpool and Wolverine on screen together, co-stars, it was just service. Like, I know some people can say, oh, fans are bad. No. Fan, and I got serviced. I got serviced all for a full 2 hours and 7 minutes. I was serviced. Okay? This was serviced. Alright? And it was so good. It respected, so much respect for everything that came before. Everything. The past. It respected the past. Gave just something amazing in the present. And, like, just kept the door so open for the future that it's so good. It's just so good. I don't see how anyone could not, unless you don't like just the Deadpool kind of humor, I don't see how anyone could not like this kind of movie. It's so good. Like, it's amazing. So good. So amazing. I don't know what else to say. I don't know how best to put it. It's so good. And for those of you who know what I'm about to say, just those cameos, that one in particular, no, that two in particular, those are the versions of those characters. Right? Like, how best do I put this? Let's think. Okay, so Cajun, shall we say, Cajun and Jackie, those, we don't know where they're from, what universe they're from. They're probably just variants. It's not our Jackie. They're just variants of those characters. Still awesome, right? And alive. But the other two, I believe that's saying those are our versions. Like, the specific versions that we saw way back when, those are the same versions of those characters. And as for Mr. Boston, shall we say, as for Boston, Captain Boston, I'll say. We don't know where he's from. I don't know what universe he is from. He could be the same version that we knew, and they could be saying that that entire group is wiped out. Or they could be saying that this is just another version who looks like that, and that he could come back and do it again. But yeah. And they also cleared up all the confusion with the timeline of the Fox X-Men stuff. So good. Just all around, this movie was amazing. I would say easily, I don't do this often, but 10 out of 10, I think. I don't do this often with any movie, because I think 10 out of 10 is very high praise. I've only done it a few times, like No Way Home was pretty up there, Endgame, Infinity War were up there, Black Panther. Like, I don't do this. Spider-Verse, Across Spider-Verse, I did this, but 10 out of 10 for this one. So good. Definitely one of my favorites. It's so good on every single level.